and bring together, bring closer the fortunes and the future of our countries. This new level of cooperation will focus on a stronger development collaboration and the prosperity of our people. It is only natural that we seek to leverage our strengths to bolster trade and investment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is against this backdrop that I heartily welcome the deliberations from the forum. We have heard those two, and my brother have said about them, but we are looking forward with a great anticipation to the outcome of this gathering, and he has said it all. It's only, you shouldn't come with deliberations and very nice written outcomes of this forum, but you should come with clear indications, clear message to the government, with clear heart and determination that we want to do it. We shouldn't live here and go in a separate way. We go to Tanzania, you remain here in Zambia, but when it comes to implementation of those deliberations you have agreed, nothing is coming out of that. So he said it, we should act and stop the rhetoric. We should act so that we push the socio-economic development of our countries. I went through the program of this forum and found out that this forum is tailor-made and one that allows diverse engagement and business matching. With such diversity, I'm confident that participants will have fruitful and in-depth exchange of ideas that ultimately will shape the outcome of this forum to our advantage, two countries' advantage. I hope Tanzania and Zambia business people and the government officials gathered here will rise to the occasion and contribute to taking our economic relations to the next level. We are now creating setbacks for the borders to open and business to move. We shouldn't do that. My brother has said it. Those who are in the one-stop border post, we are now changing the names. Non-stop border post. I'll be preaching to the converted if I reiterate why you should invest and do business in Tanzania. I know all have been said here. However, let me leave you with three key messages. One, politically, Tanzania is a peaceful and stable country, and one that upholds the tenets of good governance, respect of human rights and rule of law, just like Zambia. The fight against corruption and other vices in the society is unwavering. We are creating favorable environment for doing business. And I think the ZIPA and TIC have said it all. So welcome to Tanzania. The Zambians should come in good numbers to trade in Tanzania. Form collaborations, partnerships between the business communities so that we too, the two countries, should work together and elevate the level of our trade volumes and in terms of money terms. My number two message is to this business community here is simple and direct, that Tanzania is growing. In addition to stability, the size of the market and supportive infrastructure, a key aspect that continues to attract investment to Tanzania, is its growth. In the first quarter of the current financial year, which covered the period of July to September, Tanzania's GDP grew at a rate of 5.6%. During COVID, we dropped to 4, I think, 3.7 to 4. And my brother was telling me they dropped to -2, and the growth now is 4%. Minus 2.8. And the growth is 4%. Very impressive. So we dropped to 4, and we are now growing at 5.6. We are optimistic and justifiably so that in the coming 2 years, our GDP growth will return to its pre-COVID level, averaging over 6%. We are close to that percentage. Tanzania is the country of the present and the future. And if you are not investing in Tanzania, you are missing the action. So please do it now. Having given those messages, and in parting, let me emphasize on the following. First, Tanzania is ready to do business with you, and our doors are wide open. Please feel free to call on our government, trade and investment facilitation offices, including the Tanzania High Commission in Lusaka. He is here as a vehicle of channeling our concerns you might have on improving our business relations or keeping us abreast of the success you record. What I want to say here is, through the embassy here in Lusaka, you may channel the challenges which you are experiencing in doing business with Tanzania, but as well you may report the successes that are happening so that we can assess how our people are implementing the agreed deliberations from this forum. Second, networking, as Mr. President has said. For us, we believe the private sector is the engine of our economic growth. And so, networking is very, very important. And I would like to encourage the business communities, Tanzania business community in Zambia, to have partnerships and networking so that we can work closer and in an easier way. 3, the political will from our two governments to increase trade volumes among our countries is evident. You have seen it. The President has said it all, but then the ministers have said it all. So I urge you to take advantage of this conducive environment. You may consider taking interest in adding value, as it was suggested, of agricultural produce such as maize, rice, sorghum, cassava, and oilseeds. We should work together on these areas. Lastly, our visionary founding fathers fought for political independence. We, the next generation of leaders, including you in the private sector, should fight for economic independence. We must work together. We must work together towards eliminating any form of market restrictive measures. We were told we have removed how many? 64 NTBs? 80. 80 out of 8 out of 24. So we still have to do. Yeah, much is desired. So please remove the market restrictive measures. Our economies need to complement to each other and not to compete to one another. I thank you very much.
presidents for the continued call to action and encouragement of trade between Tanzania and Zambia. As we come close to the end of the official program for today, may I ask the technical desk to be ready with the Zambian national anthem. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this full day for the Business Forum. As you well know, the two presidents have still got a very heavy schedule that will continue tomorrow, and at this time, we will allow them to take their leave. May we please be upstanding as we get ready to recognize the Zambia national anthem and allow the presidents to take their leave. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a round